This video is brought to you by my two books, Practical Music Theory for the Rock Guitarist and The Blues Guitar Bible. Want to learn about modes, harmony, scales, chord substitution and keys? Or maybe you're interested in supercharging your blues guitar rhythm and lead chops. Whatever you're interested in, I guarantee you will be hitting the fast lane to progress with either of these works. Both feature video demonstrations and tutorials, loads of tabs and jam tracks to play along with, and I promise you, everything is explained in crystal clear plain English. Check out the links in the description for more details. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. I'm currently recording this video on Sunday the 28th of July. Yes, that's how far in advance I make these videos. And in recent days, well, on the 23rd of July to be precise, we lost someone who I think can legitimately be called a giant of the music business. That term is often bandied around rather liberally, I think, but in the case of this gentleman, I think it is more than justified. I am, of course, referring to legendary Blues Breakers band leader John Mayall, who, as I say, passed away on the 23rd of July 2024, aged 90 years old. John's band, the Blues Breakers, was a finishing school for countless musicians, that we all kind of regard as household names now. I've got a list of a few here that I've just written down just off the top of my head. I'm sure if I Googled this, then I could come up with a list 3, 4, 5 times as long. But let's start with Eric Clapton, then John McVie, Huey Flint, Jack Bruce, Peter Green, Ainsley Dunbar and Mick Fleetwood, Mick Taylor, Dick Hextall-Smith, Coco Montoya, Walter Trout and Buddy Whittington. As I say, those are just the names that I just know off the top of my head, but please, if you know of any others, and I'm sure you do, down in the comment section is where to leave them. When you grew up as I did, in the 70s and 80s, and you spent a lot of time reading the sleeve notes of whatever new album that you've bought and seeing who was involved in it, which musicians had played on it and what have you, and you start to join the dots, as to, oh, this guy played with that guy in this other band, and you start to kind of get more of a 3D map of who's who in the music biz. Then it's often the case, I think, that probably the first album where you would have read that name would have been the sleeve notes of a John Mayall's Blues Breakers album. I couldn't let the passing of John go without marking the occasion in some way, so I think we all know, no, wrong button, I think we all know this album. It's the album that certainly many of us first heard the term John Mayall's Blues Breakers, the famous Beano album with Eric Clapton there sat reading the Beano on the cover. I don't necessarily think it's the best Blues Breakers album. I think that could possibly go to the follow-up album with Peter Green, the Hard Road album. But this may not be, as I say, the best Blues Breakers album, but for the impact that it had, it's certainly an essential one. I mean, this album possibly wasn't the first time that we heard a Gibson Les Paul kind of being played into a cranked Marshall amp, but it certainly put that guitar tone on the map in a big way. So what I've done is I've had a little bit of a play. I had a couple of hours this morning to throw something together, and this is my little tribute to this chap, John Mayall. This is my little homage to one of my favourite tracks off this album. It goes like this. And as always, you'll find a full tab for that tune in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it and the backing track to play along with yourself. That is all up on my Patreon page. There's the address and the link is in the description, as I'm sure you know by now. £3 or $3 a month gets you access to all of these additional goodies that go along with these YouTube videos. And of course, a massive, massive thank you to everyone who supports me in that or any of the other ways, all of which are downstairs in the description. And that's it for today, folks. That's my little tribute to, as I say, Mr. John Brumwell Mayall, an absolute giant of the British and global blues music scene. And I'll just want to say thank you for watching. And thank you to John as well for all of the music that inspired so many people. But as I say, that's it for today, folks. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. Why not drop me a like while you're at it? Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time, where we drink beer. That's the main thing. And we talk about stuff, usually music and guitar related, but that's not guaranteed, always. Anyway, it's a great way to kick off the weekend, and I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.